as you can see, that the spiritual conditions of our human hearts, they long for a cure. It's taken me a long time to understand that. I teach that to my children. I can get you all the video games. I can buy you all the clothing, all the Michael Jordan attire and shoes. But the human heart is tricky. It longs for something much deeper. It longs for a cure. It longs for a real peace. It longs for a freedom. It longs for what I would call, it longs for the good news that is only found in Jesus, the God-man. So we call him in theological institutions. He's a God-man, God in human flesh. That's good news. And he came into this world. Our text here in Matthew 1:21, I just read it before, but I'm going to read it again. He says, and she will bear a son, Mary, and you should call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Parents, every time the Christmas story comes, I would challenge you to stop and process this in very important text. It's just one verse, but here's the God-man, the Christmas story. It's really a good tool to really get kids to understand what we call the good news. Good news was born in a manger, and the Word of God says that he was born to save his people from their sins. This good news, it means that this word save here, it literally means to cause someone to experience divine salvation. Notice the word divine. It's outside of our world, but it's in our world. It came to give us that what we were missing, that divine touch. That's what we call it, good news. It came to give us good news and to rescue us from the spiritual consequences of what scholars would call sinful behavior. That's the good news of the gospel. The gospel is the good news about Christ in saving sinners, saving us. That is good news.